Hey, welcome back, PumpTown and friends. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great, relaxing evening. And you're all refreshed for the next couple of days. I'm just taking a look at what happened after hours here. Kind of disappointing. A little bit. I'd rather it not do very much, and it's doing. It didn't open low, high, close for the session. That's what I'm going to be anticipating tomorrow, but I'm not. I'm expecting the delivery to be rather unfavorable. So let's hop into the daily chart here and see what materialized. Well, we've got 3 compression candles. In relation to, we've got a lot of compression candles. I'm still aiming for this for the week. It's so wild. Hey, so last night's update, we were looking for price to get into this fair value gap here and then start moving on up. My trading day, I think today was live. Yeah, I didn't do nothing this morning. And then this afternoon I was live with you guys. So don't really need to go over that trade too much. You guys were there for it. Pretty cool though. Came down, grabbed the fair value gap, and then traded back up. Because of that wild open last night, I didn't know what to expect. So I just played it by no bias really, just I guess kind of still bullish. So just like yesterday, coming down, hitting that, and then coming back up, and then after hours, freaking coming up and hitting my targets, totally annoying. Exact same thing with today. Well, today for, I think it was like end of day or something. Yeah, so about 3:30. So my targets were, I think up in here somewhere. Yeah, this guy. One of these two. I had, right here, here, and here. That's right. And this was terminus originally. I was looking for a little more violence here just after 2. Yeah, that's right. It was down in here. So we came down, hit the fair value gap, and I just took a little PC poo out of there. Actually, it came all the way down, just about hit my entry, and finally gave it up. So that was it for me. Came up into here afterward, after I shut her down. At least I think so. No, that was it. That was my target met. Yeah, that was terminus there. Originally, the original plan that I had. Or, no, there we go. It's all coming back to me now. Sorry, guys. It was way up here. I was looking for some mean violence. So that was target 1, target 2, and then terminus was up here. So I brought my take profit to this guy here. That's what it was. So my entry was in and around here, came up, came back down, or it was right in here, fair value gap, come up, back down. That was sketchy, and then just smacked right to targets. Wild. Very fun. So then afterward, holy shnikey, we had our open, gap down below the market, shifts market structure, comes back down for the higher low in the trend, and snaps out of control for this guy. Wild. And now I'm looking at 8 p.m. and I'm going, okay, open, low, high, close. Great. So Asia's just going to be weird. Tomorrow's going to be rather weird. See how today was just like unfavorable in delivery, even though it did stuff? That's kind of what you're anticipating when Asia does a lot of stuff. You don't want it to do much. So like look at well, this is 6 p.m. but here Asia 9 p.m. 11. So right there, big huge range here, and look at all day. Not very fun. But anyway, just wanted to bring your attention to that daily fair value gap here that I keyed off of today. Higher time frame discount array. Seen the model. I think there was a deviation of Asia's range. I can't remember. There was stuff going on down here. And that's how it's done, you guys. It's pretty fun. So for tomorrow, it would have been nicer if we got a close above there. That didn't happen. Well, first of all, before I continue, remember when we snapped up here and that was yesterday's open of the candle? Right? So this was like the most pathetic tail at the time. But I had mentioned to you, if you use midnight's open as your daily open, suddenly you get a really nice tail. And then this Judas swing here would be drawing our projections above the markets for targets. So this looks like a bigger elongated reversal pattern here, even though we did come down and take Tuesday's low. That's fine. This could be our midweek reversal, just like last week, and blast on up till Friday. That's what I'm anticipating here. Only because we've now shifted market structure here. Now we could come down for these double bottoms. I'd be okay with that. But taking your attention to midnight, our open low and then high, because it's not midnight yet, that would be our close. So a compression candle. Same thing with tomorrow, or it's coming tonight in a couple hours. I'll be marking off midnight because of this dynamic range. I won't be using this candle's open. I'll be using midnight for my open and looking for that deviation below the market as a Judas. Could be the 1/3 ADR. So back to the daily time frame. This is just wild. So I was mentioning to you guys the last little bit trend, and when you make a swing high in the trend, you're anticipating the higher low in the set to then blow out that swing high quite ruthlessly, and then maybe trade back down, right? So this is kind of where we're at. We came into the fair value gap, we found sensitivity, and then I'd be aiming for this guy here. And hereby, I don't know what's going to go on tomorrow. You got Trump news at 10. There's something going on with a trade deal with some super secret top respected country. So expect volatility at 10. If you get a Judas to the downside tomorrow at 8:30 or 9:30 for unemployment claims, being primarily bullish, 10 a.m., I'm looking for price to drive up into this bear flag here, into the stops from it. Okay, that's my plan. As much as I want to sit it out, because I can clearly see what might materialize now that we've bounced out of this fair value gap. Again, I'm going in with the mindset that I'm not like dying to trade. I'm not excited to trade. Just like today, I took one single trade today in my Take Profit Pro account. One single one trade this afternoon with you guys. All day, and made quite a bit of money in comparison to what I used to make working. Like lots. So that's the type of mindset that I want to promote and grow you guys into. Just being a one and done, finding something specific, waiting for that nice, juicy maneuver. Actually, as a matter of fact, yesterday too, we nailed a banger long in the PM session together. That was pretty sweet. So that's the kind of attitude that I'm going to bring into my trading every day. I'm not dying to look for a trade. I'm just sitting there chilling out. And when something really obvious pops up, then look for a setup. As far as trying to find where this candle's going to bottom, it could have done it already. So if, say for example, we close up here, this would be our algorithmic close. Now I know this is going to bug you out a little bit, but let's pretend for a second that this candle has not closed. And the last few hours of the day is a part of this candle. So that would really be this candle. So if midnight closes above here, I would then want to use this for my Judas. I know some of you guys just melted. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to use this to key off of tomorrow if it's in my favor. So the higher we go tonight, the better. Realistically, it should be that whole thing, but I'm just going to keep it like this because of where we are here. So I'm just going to use that. And then look left and see what else is in there. Well, we got this gap here as well. So suddenly I like that better. It's a little bigger and we're above it. So I like that. This candle seemed to like it here. And these two here. So I really like this. So tomorrow morning when I wake up, if we're still above this, and you know, I'll probably be up at like, I don't know, just after unemployment claims. So if we had done a Judas and order flows ripping, I'm going to get in sync with that. This purple spooky box here, this was from the beginning of the week. And we had repriced into it. Close the candle above half. That's showing us a little bit of strength. Then we come back down and run out the chasers from the breakout, right? Because it's breaking out here. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No, it's not. Comes back down and tags all those long traders out. Now we've made the higher low in fair value, and I'd be aiming for liquidity here. So when we start trading in here tomorrow, if we start repricing higher, I'm going to then take this off after I'm done with it and use this as a measuring stick and SR flip all these price levels. And that last little piece for the end of the day, maybe we'll be likely live for the PM session if it doesn't just get raided tomorrow, because these are some pretty tight ranges here. These guys especially. Yeah. Launch into that maybe depending on what happens. And then so tomorrow's Thursday, right? So if we get that 30% retracement for the week, boo. Because then Friday's going to be just as fun as last Friday, and it was not fun. Not fun at all, as a matter of fact. So let's just keep it real. If you did well this week, just take it easy. If you need to get your feet wet and have some skin in the game, launch a micro, just one. If you end up getting a 1,400 tick run or just something crazy cool, you made like a few days pay at your job. Remember, we're here to be free for sure, not tomorrow. God bless you guys. Trade safe. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.